How's it going, everybody? Goldhat here, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be entry 30 of my Assassin's Creed Valhalla walkthrough guide, and in this entry we are going to be starting the Ark Jorvik, and we will be getting all of the wealth locations in that area. So picking up where we left off, we have completed the Sussex Ark, and we have saved SCREED. We are ready to turn that into Ranvi and start our next Ark, which is going to be Jorvik.
Greetings. What happened yesterday? You and Sigurd disappeared during the feast. And when he returned, he went straight to our room without a word.
We talked for a time. I asked many questions, but got few answers. I wish I could say more. Sigurd wants to blame me for every mishap that has befallen him, but gives me no credit for his rescue. I don't understand.
Yet he does speak with you. With me, he has gone totally silent. So, what now?
This is for Sussex. We burned it to the ground to save one man. Yet he's barely the man we were searching for.
Quite so.
I want to see the Alliance map. Tell me about Jorvik. Hytham says there are 3 more targets there.
If that is true, you are in luck. Our old friends Jor and Juvina have made their homes in Jorvik. Both had status and influence in Norway, so they may have valuable insights into the city's politics.
That will make my work easier.
What say you then?
I'll go now. Do you know where I might find Jor and Juvina?
When entering a new city, it is best to ask around the ports. The people there know more than the average peasant.
Our first mission here is going to be the welcoming party, and we need to travel to the Jorvik docks. It is going to be highlighted in our map. I'm going to go ahead and travel there now. Once you arrive, once we get to the docks, it'll look like this. I'll give you the overhead view real quick. We are going to do some quick investigating here to find Juvina. She is going to be in the house, but we need to get some clues. Our first clue is going to be a young boy by the docks, and then we are ready to go talk to the dock manager.
Little one, can you help me? I am looking for some friends. Do the names Jor and Juvina mean anything to you?
I think I know that name. A woman. She's from Bjarmiland.
Very smart.
She sounded funny, so I asked her once. Hope it wasn't rude of me. You want to speak to the dockmaster, Grigory. I've seen him talking with her before.
After that dialogue, we are ready to talk to the dock manager. He will be in the center right here of the docks, and we're just going to take a right from the child and go straight ahead, and we will find him.
And what about me?
Move along now. We ran a clean dock in Jorvik.
You must be the dockmaster.
What gave it away?
Everyone hates you.
As I just explained to your friend there, if your wares have been seized, take it up with the council.
These merchants are not my friends, but I'm looking for some. Jor and Juvina.
You know Jor and Juvina? What business do you have with them?
We know each other from Norway. Bid farewell to that land, but not to old friends.
You may be glad to hear they fare quite well in Jorvik.
It does not surprise me. They're driven, and so am I. Now I would like to see them again.
In a manor surrounded by flowers. That's where Jor and Juvina live. How about some coin for my trouble?
How about I cut out your tongue?
Forget I said anything.
Now we need to find the house, and we are going to be searching for some clues. Right after that, I will talk to you then.
Keep your coin pouch close to you. There are pocket thieves around lately.
crate of mine taken this week, and with no...
Here. This is their home. The place has been ransacked. And this body... It's not Hjor or Juvina. Scattered scrolls. The thief was looking for something. There was a struggle here. Looks like it continued outside. Blood, but no body. Which way did they go? Is this one of the thieves? The trail continues. Who is that? Come closer, now! It's me, Juvina. It's Eivor. Eivor? What? Who sent you? Are you with them? Breathe, Juvina. You're rattled. You know me. I'm a friend. Are you? You show up here like this. These people tried to kill me. I heard there was trouble in Jorvik. I have only come to help, on my honor. I am sorry, Eivor. I did not mean to doubt you. It has been a tense few weeks. Who were they? Why were they after you? They were after this. I do not know what it is, but these men were ready to kill me for it. A poor fellow soldier of Christ. You know him? I've seen a letter like this before, in London. This city is in great danger. Where is Hjor? At the Royal Hall. I will take you there. Pull up your hood. We may not be safe just yet. Shouldn't be seen. Better be hooded.
Next up, we are going to escort Juvina through the Royal Hall. I am going to do that now, and I will pick up right after.
Hide low. We can slip past them.
She can't have gotten far. Look around.
Let's go.
Have you seen a Bajarmian woman? Answer well if you know what's good for you.
I haven't seen her, I swear.
Við vildum sumarið fyrra og syndum svo að virðist oss svá sem við myndum alla af heim.
Did you hear something? Keep an eye out. Look, over there. Is that her?
More of them. Just there. Keep your head down.
You there. A word.
I think it is safe now. Gods, Eivor. Your arrival could not be better timed. Call it fate. I had hoped our paths would cross again. Though I imagined a calmer reunion. Would cross again, though I imagined a calmer reunion.
We fled one problem only to find ourselves embroiled in another. While King Richier is preoccupied with the money shortage, a group called the Red Hand has been imposing their will.
The ones who attacked you?
Yes and no. They are bandits, but someone is controlling them.
Look no further than the names in that letter. Killing them is the reason I'm here.
But they are coded. They could belong to anyone.
The sludge in the streets often drips from the gutters of the halls. When in doubt, look to those in power.
It pleases me to see you, old friend. All are welcome here in Jorvik.
It is good to find you well, Yor. Both of you.
What are you doing here? You have not come all this way for the Yuletide.
I've come to warn you, old warrior, about a rot in your city. Free figures, corrupt and dangerous. We should work together to bring them into the light and kill them before they come to power.
However I may help, I am ready.
Slow yourselves. Eivor, we cannot just go running around the city, poking and prodding and killing at will.
They nearly did me, Yor.
What?
These people sent the Red Hand after her, ready to shed blood in your streets to keep themselves a secret. But they failed.
This is the letter that was sent to our home. The needle, the firebrand, the vault.
They belong to a group called the Order of Ancients. These are their assumed names. Our leads.
Listen to her, Yor. She has dealt with their kind before.
Corruption has seeped its way into Jorvik. But King Richier's hands are full, which means my hands are full. Counsel on this matter will fall on deaf ears.
I do not want his counsel. All I have told you stays between the three of us. But you should introduce me to the king. I'll need to align with him if we are to go about this freely.
The Picts are winning this war. We should be scraping together every ounce of silver to procure food for our men.
Understood, dear Firefight, but we also have a responsibility to our townspeople. The Yuletide must go on.
Enough. The more you argue, the more my head hurts. Sure, I was not aware we had company, the likes of which I did not approve.
King Richier, I am Eivor of the Raven Clan.
Well, Eivor of the Raven Clan, as you can see, I'm in the middle of something. Hjor, perhaps for lack of better judgment, deems it necessary that you interrupt. Why?
You have a problem in Jorvik.
Yes, I'm looking at it.
A problem that nearly got my friend killed. Juvina was attacked by the Red Hand. They raided her home, destroyed her property, and chased her through the streets.
Those bloody scoundrels again.
She survived, but the Red Hand has been a growing problem here of late.
And what is your stake in this? You some sort of wandering mercenary?
No. This is Sigurd Jarl's Drenger. Took our old camp by the river Nene, as I hear it. I am Firefight, war chief to Halfdan Ragnarsson, and this well-fed wastrel is Audun, High Reef of Jorvik.
I've seen rebel groups like this before. They sit and wait, and the moment you lower your guard, they spring up like weeds. If left alone, they will take Jorvik out from under you. Not what you want, not what Halfdan wants.
Oh dear.
What do you want?
Tell me what you know about the Red Hand, and I'll rid your city of them. You can go about your affairs.
They've been sticking their hands in coffers around the city, targeting nobles, merchants, and anyone else they can throttle.
And they are growing, as you said. I would rather not be worrying about them come Yuletide.
This is not something we can afford to ignore. If we do not have the means to deal with the Red Hand, we should let Eivor.
Do what you can, but do it quietly. I do not want the public alarmed. Hjor, send funds to procure food and ale for Faravid's men. And make sure there's enough left over for the feast.
But it's as I said, we don't have...
Find it. I have spoken.
He tells me to find more silver. Where? In a dragon's hoard? Come, I will take you back to Juvina. She will know where to begin. I cannot tell if that went the way you had hoped.
It went well enough. Richier will stay out of my way. No one can argue the Red Hand must be dealt with. Speak a word of this to no one. A circle of trust must stay between the three of us.
You will forgive me for stepping away. I grow weary of those pissing contests.
My love, I am sorry for what happened. I should have been there.
Nonsense. You have your duties to fulfill. Besides, a few bandits is hardly something to worry over.
I am only glad you were not harmed. Eivor, I will be around if you need me.
Once you catch the tail, you do not let go.
Old habits die with the struggle.
Jor has changed, softened.
Politics. It takes the Norse out of a Norse.
I'm happy for him. You've made something of yourselves here.
Perhaps.
What do you have there?
Christian texts. The Gospels. Ecclesiastes. The Revelation of John. The Red Hand steals all they can find. We may run the city now, but the Christians must still be allowed to worship as they see fit.
Seems the Red Hand disagrees.
What's more, Althon is worried they will come for the archives next. Between this and all the uproar at the harbor, I would say we have some leads.
What does the Red Hand want with Christian texts?
That is the question. Whatever it is, there is no length they will not go to retrieve them. They have even burned people alive who refuse to hand over what they demand.
Where is the largest collection of texts in the city?
The archives. But they haven't been so bold as to attack it yet. Althon keeps a close eye on the place.
I'll try my luck there. I'll get started at once. No, I need you here. Listen to the voices in this hall. Look for any signs, changes in behavior, anything.
I would swallow a horse heart to join you, Eivor.
I know, old friend. Your loyalty is why I need you here. I'll return when I find something.
So right after that cutscene, that has completed the welcoming party, and we will get 2 more missions, and that is going to be burning the fireband and pricking the needle. We're going to take care of those in entry 31, but we are also going to be focusing on all the wealth locations now, so I'm going to start knocking those out first. Here is our first location. This one is going to be at this synchronization spot in the north. It's going to be right below us. I'm going to go ahead and take care of this one. You basically just have to sneak through a window and we are able to find our Ingot Chest. For our next 2, they are going to be underground right here. You want to go where my blue marker is, and that is where we can start the tunnel at. The overhead location is going to look like this. And basically we can just drop down there and we'll have a tunnel, and I will walk you through it.
We should be cautious around here.
Off with you!
Your head! Skewer! Right here! Stay down.
Next up, another ingot chest. It will be right here on our map. We are just going to get on top of this building. I'll go ahead and give you the overhead view right after you travel there. It will be right here.
Show me.
What you want to do is shoot an arrow in between those doors where their window is, and we are able to pop that lock, and we are ready to get our ingot chest. Next up is going to be this equipment chest right here. We can get in through the roof, which I will show you now.
Cast about this land, my friend. The depot is well guarded by the Red Hand. The Order has a stake in these docks.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be in the market.
I know, I forgot which merchants to
I cannot believe this. Black cloth on their stalls. Gods never you mind. Someone else will take care of it. Play time, boy. The needle is known to sting for far less than this.
Next up is going to be right under the next synchronization spot in Jorvik, and it is going to be an equipment chest, which I will be getting now. Next up is going to be in the Jorvik Theater, and it is going to be an equipment chest. We will be needing a key, and I will be showing you both those locations right when we get up there. Next up is going to be an equipment chest and an ingot chest, and it will be underground. We need to go where my blue marker is. Once you get there, we have a breakable floor that we can just bust through. It is going to be right here on the overhead view. Once we get there, we can drop down and there will be a tunnel, and I will walk you through that now. Next up is going to be right under this symbol. It's going to be our ability for this area. Once we get up here, we want to come over here to the right and climb up this ladder. That way we can shoot other ladders that are being held by a lock. Once we do that, we can come back in here, climb up that, and we are able to get our ability.
Council papers. I should look around.
Now for our final piece of wealth, and this is going to be the hardest one in this area. Here is the chest. We can go in here and break in through the attic. This chest is going to have 3 locks on it, which we will need 3 of the keys. I'm going to go ahead and give you all those locations right now. For our first key, here is the location on our map. You just want to go down there and we'll find a little broken castle that we can climb, and the key will be at the very top.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Here is our second location. It is going to be on a pond, essentially. We're just going to get on that pond. It's frozen over. We're going to break through the ice and get a key. That way we can get into the chambers, and in the chambers there will be a dead body we can loot, and that body will have our key.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Here is the location for the third and final key. It's going to be over here on the right of Jorvik. We're going to go ahead and travel there. It is going to be on a tree right in the middle in the open. I'll go ahead and give you the overhead view once we're there, and we are ready to go pop our chest. Now that we have gotten all 3 keys, we can go back in here and we are going to get our Ingot Chest, and that is going to wrap up all of the wealth in Jorvik. So that is going to wrap up entry 30. In entry 31, we are going to be clearing out these missions, so stay tuned, and this is going to wrap up entry 30. As always, I hope this walkthrough guide has been super helpful. If it has been, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions at any time, feel free to drop a comment down below, or you can hit me up personally on my Instagram. The link is in the description box, and I will see you guys next time. Goldhat, signing off.